masculinity because nowadays most men don't have a safe space to be men. And not saying that most men aren't being men because of any particular reason. I think a lot of men weren't taught how to be men. Like most dudes don't have fathers. So if you didn't have a father in your life to show you how to be a man, you probably don't know how to be a man. And if you're raised by a woman can't teach you how to be a man. So a lot of dudes don't have that mindset to be masculine or to be a man. So is there a war on masculinity? I would say yes and no, meaning there's not probably direct war, but there is a certain war to where men don't find themselves being men. They find themselves doing feminine things, a lot of feminine traits, like we were talking about last time. If you see a man arguing with his woman, or anybody for that matter, for a long period of time, a man just sitting there arguing back and forth, like, bro, that's not masculine. That's really feminine, because as a man, you're supposed to be solution-based, right? What's up, Live? What's up, Melissa? What's up, Trees? You're supposed to be solution-based. That means you're supposed to solve the problem, not cause the problem. A lot of dudes get with women to get comfortable with that woman, take care of them, because they think that's player, they think that's real, AOB. And they get comfortable in this mindset, which is really childish. Like, I just feel, this is just me. I can't speak for the next person. I can't speak for the next person. I don't feel comfortable as a man with a woman taking care of me, just laying up. Like, I get that everybody falls out and they need help. I get that. It's a certain place in time, right? But you shouldn't just be waiting for a woman to take care of you. But I get it. It happens. Shit happens, right? But is there a war on masculinity? But what is masculinity if you ask yourself that? Like, in your own opinion, what is masculinity? You had to ask yourself, hey, what is masculinity if you had to ask yourself that? Like, if you really had to sit back as a man or a woman asking a man, what is masculinity? It's not how big your muscles are, it's not how much money you got. It's just the attributes of a man, right? And what are the attributes of a man? Protector, provider, leader, steward, stuff like that. It's in the Bible. Actually, go to your Bible, it'll tell you all that, right? But do most men possess those characteristics? And if they do, how do they get those characteristics? I understand now, as I'm older, that I get now why they say men mature later in life, because you have to go through experience. You got to go through things in life to actually get to that point where you say, okay, a lot of shit we was doing really ain't that cool. Like, a lot of shit in life really don't be that cool that you thought was cool in your 20s. So if you still do it as a man, now, I'm talking from a man aspect. I can't speak as a woman. I'm talking about as a man aspect. If as a man, if you're still doing things that you were doing in your 20s, in your 30s and 40s, you're still a little boy. I'm sorry, you're still a little boy, because it's nothing in my 20s besides women that I like still. Besides women. Because in my 20s, like, I have a son that's 20, finna be 21. The things he like, me and him don't like the same things. We might like the same music, but hanging out, doing all that don't intrigue me no more. Like, you can ask anybody. People invite me out all the time. I'm like, I might go, I might not. Chances are, I'm going to sit at home, turn on Netflix, and I'm doing homework, or I'm studying, I'm working on some business stuff, or I'm doing this. You have to change. In the Bible says, as a child I did childish things, as a man I put away my childish ways. If you're not living like that, you're not going to get the responsibility, because a lot of men like, oh, she don't listen to me, these women ain't this. These women are not respecting you because you acting like a boy. You ain't acting like a man. I'm going to tell you like this, and this is, I just stand on this. You're going to get the energy you put out. So if you're walking around 40-something, and whoever watched this, because a lot of people watch this on the replay. If you walk around 40-something, you still sagging your pants coming all the way down here, and you still cousin, blood, and whatever at 40-something, you thinking that's cool. So you stay on. I don't judge. I do not judge. But that's kind of lame. That's kind of lame. That's super lame. Like, bro, you're 40, like, and you're still an active gang member. Like, I get it, bro. But 40, like, you haven't done enough in your like 30s and 20s that you're tired of this. Like, you haven't took enough losses, been away from your kids and your family enough to say, you know what, I don't want this life no more. That's how I know niggas ain't really been in the streets, is when they 40 still trying to prove themselves to some 20-year-olds. When I see a nigga 40 years old hanging out with some little kids, you're trying to prove something to some kids, you haven't done enough in your life. And that's when we go back to the war on masculinity. Is there a safe space for men to actually be emotional, to be comprehensive, to actually open up? Is there a safe space for that? Because a lot of times there really isn't. And what I mean by that is, me personally being in different arenas, and what I mean by arenas, like work, home, on here, social media, just out and about, I'm noticing, and ladies don't judge me on this, I'm noticing ladies are having the more freedom to say more things at work. different jobs. I'm talking about warehouse jobs. I'm talking about office jobs. I'm talking about food jobs. I'm talking about volunteering. I'm talking about just being out, hearing people at their jobs while I'm being a customer. I'm hearing more women make more sex jokes, talking about their personal life, making comments that they're not supposed to make at work. More women are doing this, and there's really no disciplinary actions being done. But if men make the same comment, they will be in trouble. Now, is that right or wrong? That's neither here nor there. Is there a double standard? Yes. But I think when a man says it, it sounds way worse. Or to some people, they feel traumatized because of their past trauma, the thing that's happened to them. Is that fair? No. Is that a war on masculinity? Yes. Because in this thing, like I say, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. I'm a feminist. I'm pro-choice. If we're talking about equality, which is DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion, right? That's a sport, right? If we're equal, we should be able to say the same thing and not get different penalties. But that's not true. What I mean by that is this, right? Check this out. If a woman walks into work and compliments on what how a man looks like, hey, Shelby, you look nice today. Thank you. If I walk into work and compliment a girl, hey, you look nice today, oh, sexual harassment. Well, I didn't say she looked nice. That's it. Wow. If you really put it in that context, that's how it happens. A lot of times. So as a man, we have to go to work and be mindful of everything we say, everything we do, how we move, how we act. Female, no. Just go to work, enjoy it. Whether that's wrong or right, that's not here or there. But I feel like there's a war on masculinity, even on different levels. What I mean by that, right, is a lot of times you'll find men get these notions that they have to be a certain way to get a certain female. Right now, a lot of women, because women in here want a man that's open with his emotions and that's not too hard and that's not trying to be too tough. But when a lot of men open up emotionally, they get punished, they get penalized for that. What do I mean by that? Me personally, and this is just me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be tough. This is me. I'm not the big crier, emotional, open up type of person. Reason being, I was always taught, if you got problems, go to God. I don't feel comfortable giving my problems to another human being because human beings run their mouths. They talk to other people talk to other people. Next thing you know, your business is in the streets. I'd rather talk to God and make him deal with it because that's the last person they're going to do anyway. Because most of the time, when you give your problem to another person, they say, I'm going to pray for you. They're going to pray to God anyway. So I'm going to cut out the middleman and I'm going to go straight to God. But I understand that some people do go to other people for their problems. So what that means is, when you go to someone else with your problems, like most men do, who do they go to for their problems? Their girl, their wife, their woman, right? So now a man goes to his wife or his woman with his problems, right? And he's open up to her. He says something very vulnerable that he takes very serious, that he's really buried inside, that he's very vulnerable with, right? He's opening up, being vulnerable to her. He says something to her, right? Now women, when y'all get mad, and all women know this, you guys act out emotions. So y'all might say something, not even mean it, because y'all just say stuff out. So something he told you in confidence, in private, and whatever, while you're mad at him because he did something to make you mad, without thinking, you throw it back in his face. Now to you, you just said, you don't mean nothing by it, but to him, he takes it as a violation, like, dang, I was vulnerable enough to tell you that, now you threw that back in my face, now I feel like I can't trust you, what's really going on here? Now he shuts down. Now when you ask him what's wrong, nothing, I'm good. Now he never want to open up, he never want to talk, he acting like a stone wall. That's because most men don't have the safe space to really be open about what they're going through. Because as a kid, you gotta understand, for most men, as a kid, you're told, don't cry, don't be acting soft, don't do this. You're told to be a hard exterior most of your life. So then when you're a grown man and you've been having this hard exterior your whole life, people say, man, you should be nicer, you shouldn't be like that. No, that's not what we've been told our whole life. I'm gonna give you a prime example as a black man, right? I'm gonna tell you something that I've been noticing as a black man. Follow me. In the Asian culture, I'm gonna say Asian, I'm gonna break it down more. In the Chinese culture, in the Japanese culture, in the Middle Eastern culture, when they're serious, it's respected. When they do business deal, they're serious, it's respected. Even Africans, when they're serious, it's respected. Arabic cultures, when they're serious, it's respected. White people, when they're serious, it's respected. Whenever black men are serious, we're too aggressive, we're mean, we can't get along with people, we're not team orientated, we're problematic when we're serious. But they want us to be goofy court jesters, laughing and smiling all the time. You need to smile more. Why? What's wrong with me being serious? I learned that at a very young age when I was in my early 20s and I was getting these manager lead positions, but they wouldn't let me climb into like upper management, but all my white counterparts were climbing upper management. I'm like, dang, why? Because I was always goofing around. I wanted everybody to like me as a person. I wanted to be the cool guy, right? I wanted to be the cool guy on campus at school. Yeah, let's hang out after work. Let's get some girls after work. Let's drink. Let's do that. But my white counterparts were being serious. They weren't hanging with no one. They had professional boundaries. They wouldn't talk to everyone. They would get the work done. They would be high performers. It would seem like assholes and jerks, but they'd be high performers. They took it serious. So there's a different level when it comes to that. And you got to say that masculinity is really under attack by that. If you see that nowadays, if you're serious and you're not very vocal, you're not very talkative, now you're disruptive, you're problematic, you're too aggressive. Now, the word too aggressive. What is too aggressive when it comes to masculinity? In the sense of, can a man be too aggressive? In the sense, I'm not talking about when he's talking to a female, when he's trying to get a number. I'm just talking about in life in general. Now remember back, if you're old enough to remember the 80s movies, anyone old enough to remember the 80s movies, back when they blew up everything and they shot up everything and they killed everything, when that was just the norm in the movies, that's what we seen, like it was just violence, violence, violence. Remember that? Was that too aggressive or that was life? Understanding. I want to tell you something too. Because when they say men are aggressive, I want to tell you guys something right now, right? With this moral masculinity. If you're like me, any man, I'm not going to say all men, but in the black culture, most of my friends, all that grew up with me, we had single moms. We didn't have fathers. We didn't have stepdads. We most likely didn't have uncles. Our mom raised us. And who did all the disciplinary stuff was our mom. So if we have a harder year how we are now, our mom raised us like this. So I tell people all the time before they try to judge and say we don't like women or we're misogynists. No, a woman raised us like this. So a lot of times when I tell people we had to go out of our way to make sure we were very masculine and not feminine, because I grew up in a house full of women. So I had to make sure that I wasn't acting like my sister and then acting more emotional. I grew up with a mom, an older sister, an aunt, cousin, girl cousins. I'm the oldest boy. So I made sure in my mind that I made sure I understood that I was a man. I had to do man shit in this world, and I was going to have a lot of things against me because I was a black man. I understand that at an early age. That's not something somebody had to tell me, because I see how I was treated different from everybody else. So when I say that to say this. The war masculinity is very crazy right now, because as you see, you have to watch what you say as a man today on social media, in public. Like, prime example, right? I forgot what I was doing or where I was at, but I offered a lady some help because somebody said something was heavy, right? Somebody said like this bag was heavy. I said, hey, you want me to grab that? She said, why? Because I'm a woman? I said, nah. Just because it's heavy. Not because you're a woman. Hey, thanks, Shrimp Smear Bugs, for the follow on Twitch. Shout out, appreciate that. Not because you're a woman, because it's heavy. I would tell a man that as well. Do you need help with that? Those comments are crazy. Just like this. Like, even dating now is crazy. You can't even open a door or do something for a woman. Oh, you think I can't do it for myself because I'm a woman? No, I'm just trying to be fucking nice. Can I fucking be nice to you without you thinking this because you're a woman? Like, this feminist movement is crazy. Like, I'm with it. I'm feminist myself, but it gets thrown out of proportion when they think everything a man does is out of spite for a woman. No, it's okay. I don't get the point where it's like this, right? Right now, we're promoting women to be strong. I'm with it. I have a daughter, I have a sister-in-law. I want them to be strong black women. I want them to have every opportunity they can. I don't want them to have to go through nothing. I would like to protect them forever. But I also want my son to have the same rights as well. So I don't want there to be him put down because he's a male. Because a lot of women, this is what happens, and this is not fair. A lot of women, their past traumas that they go through with men, they look at every man like that. And if the world operated like that, we all would be in a fucking rut. If I treated every woman like every woman that done me wrong, I wouldn't like women. I'd be over here acting weird. So when I tell a woman, you can't treat every man like the man who did you wrong. And that's not every man. And then we have to deal with our consequences of the choices we made. Because we all know this. We all know this. Look, ladies, I'm going to tell you like this, ladies. Ladies, I got to talk to the ladies right now because this war masculinity is crazy. The man you're with is the man you picked. The man you were with is the man you picked. The man that you married and you had a kid with, That's who you pick. My baby mama, she picked me. We got 2 kids. It's not by accident. Me and my baby mama got 2 kids. It's not by accident. So you can't get mad at the choice you made. You can say, hey, I learned from those choices. Not all men are like that. I can grow from that. I knew from my baby mama, not all women are like that. That's how she is. And I'm not saying she's a bad person. We just didn't click. I'm not going to judge her off that. I hope she doesn't judge me off that. And we can move on with our life. That's called being mature people. A lot of people can't be mature. A lot of people want to play the blame game because accountability is the one thing lacking in 2025. I swear to you, accountability is lacking in 2025. And the reason I say that is this. Everyone wants to blame someone else for something not going right in their life. When they can easily step back and put the mirror in front of them and say, hey, I did this wrong, this is why it's not working. I swear, it's very easy. It's very easy if you really think about it. If you really think about it, instead of blaming this for that, or this happened, this is why this happened. That's why I had to ask myself today when I was driving back from the gym, I'm like, is there a war on masculinity? Is there really a war? Because, like, I thought women love. I remember a time when women love. Remember the song? Who knows? Anybody in the chat? Y'all know the group Salt and Pepper? Everybody know the group. I know everybody know the group Salt and Pepper. I know that was their song. What's that their song? Remember the song? I need a roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck. Remember that era of song? That's when it was cool. Like when women wanted a dude that was just like a man. Remember when the whole thing was when a dude was a construction worker, he came home with his dirty boots and that whole look with the white tee and the blue jeans, that was the look. Like nowadays, and I'm just a man, I'm a guy's guy. Sorry, I'm a guy's guy. When I shake a man's hand, if his hand is too soft and he got a weak handshake, I look at him different. Like when I shake a man's hand, I look him in his eye and that's a firm shake. And I see the texture of his hand. If your hand is too soft, I ain't nothing wrong with your hand being manicured, because I get mine done. And your feet being done. That's nothing wrong with that. But if your hand is too soft, like I got calluses. Like, come on, bro. Like if your hand is too come on, bro. Like my hand is too big to be soft. If my hand was soft, come on, bro. That's like kind of crazy, bro. Like your hands can be clean, like they clean. You see, they good, they clean. You know what I'm saying? It's good, you see. But they're not supposed to be super sad and soft. They softer than some of these females. Matter of fact, in the chat, I got a question, ladies. I got a question for the ladies. Have you ever went on a date or been with a man and his hands were softer than yours? And if you did, how did you feel? How does that make you feel when a man's hands are softer than yours? That has to be weird. That has to be weird that a woman is with a man and his hands are softer than hers. That's awkward. That's awkward because I feel like women want a man that's kind of sort of rough. Like he's not like perfect. She wants kind of not rough as he has mental problems or he's an alcoholic or druggie, but like his hands are kind of rough. You know, like he's kind of not aggressive, but he's he's a dude. Like he's not always complaining. Like imagine if you're dating a man and every time you guys are on the phone, man, work was just bad. My manager's always doing this. I can't do this. I got bills. You're gonna get tired of hearing a man complain 24/7, bro. I want my woman to say, babe, is there anything wrong? You never could talk to me about nothing. I'm like, nah, I've been good because I'm supposed to have it figured out. A woman has enough. If you date a woman with kids and she got her own thing going, she got enough problems in mine. She don't need to hear my problems because I really don't got a lot of problems. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. In my life, I don't have a lot of problems. My biggest problem probably in my life right now is my son. And he ain't doing it. It's just that I worry about him not wasting his 20s on dumb shit. That's my biggest problem in my life. Anything else don't matter. Money don't matter. All this shit don't matter. None of this matters. They come and they go. Money come, money go, bro. I didn't have money. I didn't lost money. I didn't been broke. I didn't been up. None of this matter. I'm not going to sit on the phone and complain about none of this to no woman about nothing. I'm not going to add more to her plate. I was once told that a woman's hips was made for birth and a man's shoulders was made to carry the work, the load, of life. That's what I was told. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds funny. I like the saying. But anyway, the whole point is when masculinity is under attack, men don't keep that mentality because men are so used to growing up in the house with a mom, no dad, and the mom doing everything. So when they leave their mom's house, they get a woman, they expect the woman to do everything. I was raised different. So let me tell you like this. At the age of 10, I learned how to wash clothes the old school way, in a washer, then hang them up on a clothesline. You ever use a clothesline where you wash the clothes, you got to put it with clothespins and put it on a clothesline? and to clean and cook for myself. So I really, honestly, if I was with a woman and I live on my own, I could do everything for myself. I don't have to wait for a woman to do it for me. Like, I feel like that's the difference of this entitlement generation, and I think that's part of the war on masculinity is they throw entitlement and lack of accountability, and they're mixing it in a big pot and say, hey, if they don't do this, this is what's going to happen. Because if you really think about it, ladies, when women like dudes, right? When y'all see a man y'all like, what are the initial? I know initially it's a visual thing. You gotta like the aesthetics. You gotta like the aesthetics. You know, I'm pretty sure he gotta be handsome, tall, dark, and handsome, as y'all say. You know, his build. You know, either some women like skinny dudes, some women like built dudes, some women like hefty dudes. Tattoos, no tattoos, long hair, short hair, black, white, masculine, whatever. But at what point do you get to, okay, is he masculine? Because I've seen some real feminine dudes and females don't care. But then again, a lot of women have gay best friends. And so it's like that line is kind of, it's a weird line that's drawn right now. Because when my son was little, I never was overly masculine with him. I didn't say, you gotta be like this. I was letting him be him. But when I was with my son, I made sure that everything he seen was that of a man that was supposed to be. Because we're not having nothing weird around my kids, point blank. When my daughter was around, I never disrespected a woman. I never said anything crazy to a woman. I've never argued with anybody in front of my kids. I've never disrespected their mom. I've never said nothing bad about their mom in front of them. I respect women to the most. I might not like what some women do. I'm going to keep real with you. But real masculinity is respecting women no matter what. Now, when men get around men, we talk what we talk. Just like when women get around women, they talk what they talk. That's just women talking. That's just men talk. But like I had to do some growing up. Listen, if you know me for a while, some of y'all treat y'all know me for a while, you know. Back when I was young, I'm disrespecting everybody. But as you get older, you understand that a real man, the masculine man, no matter what a woman says to me, I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna let you know where you're wrong. If you don't fix that, I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna put some distance. You know what? I'll make you respect my distance. I'm cool. You can do that by yourself over there. Because what I'm not gonna do is sink to your level, because you're feminine, I'm masculine, they match. I'm not going to turn feminine because it ain't going to work. Because I'm going to tell you like this, women are like credit cards. Women are like credit cards, fellas, and what I mean by that is this. You start with a full credit balance when you meet her, a masculine credit card. You start with a full masculine credit card when you meet her, right? She think you all that. I swear she do. She love your dirty draws when she first meets you. She think you all that. Every time you do something, you chip away at it. You chip away. She put up with you. As soon as you lie about something, she don't trust you. As soon as you get caught cheating, you ain't trustworthy. You're not loyal. As soon as you start acting feminine, arguing, okay, she know how to push your buttons. Now she's gonna keep testing you, because a woman gonna test you regardless, bro. A woman gonna test you regardless. I don't care who you is, bro. Listen, a woman gonna test you regardless. That's in a woman's nature. If Eve ate the apple, bro, you gotta understand something, bro. If Eve saw God. Eve saw God, bro. She saw Adam talking to God. So think about this, bro. If Eve saw Adam and God talking, and she said, "Damn, Adam talking to God right now. I wonder what Adam and God talking about." Shit, I don't know. They talking about some fucking cool shit. Hey, Adam, what did God tell you? Well, shit, God said we can't eat from that tree over there because we're gonna eat from this over there, but not that tree. God said that. God said that. God probably said something to her like, okay. The snake came and said, "Hey Eve, what up? Man, listen, you want to be like God? Eat from that tree." She tested Adam right then and there. She said, "Hey, listen, Adam, the snake said if we eat from that tree, we could be like God." Now, if Adam was masculine, he'd go say, "Nah, God said don't eat from that. I'm standing on business." But that's not how it went. Adam was in his feminine, he listened to her instead of listening to God. And that's why we are where we are now. So the woman is always going to test you, bro. It's for you to stand on business and be like, "Hey, listen, nah, that's not what you can do." Because I'm going to tell you like this, bro. And this took me years to understand. This took me years to perfect, bro. Tone, body language, and eye contact. When your woman gets irate, bro, and this is what masculinity comes in. When your woman gets irate and she going on about whatever you done did, bro, nice tone. Like this, I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna give y'all some free game, bro. This is what I do, bro. I'm gonna give y'all some free game, bro. Look, this is what I do, bro. When I want now, this is now, not back then. This is now. If a woman tripping with me, I just be like, okay, I hear you, I understand. What can we do to fix this? That's it. Once I say I hear you, I understand. What can we do to fix this? I've already acknowledged the problem. I see you and hear you. I want to fix this. How do we do that? That answers all her questions. She has seen, she's heard. I want to fix this. If she can't get that, we don't need to be together. Because you have problems I can't fix. You got too much past trauma. And I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed for that. I got a master's. I'm not a therapist. I got a master's in business, not psychology. I can't fix that. It's a difference. But when you operate in a certain masculinity as a man, that they at war, bro, it's different. It's a thing like this, right? It's a reason at a certain point in time where they was locking a lot of fathers up because they knew the black man was very strong. And that's a whole nother show. I ain't gonna get into how strong the black man was in the black family. That's a whole nother show. That gets in deep. What I'm telling you is, ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention, the war on masculinity is very deep. And I know a lot of women are thinking, well, women need equal this and that, they'd be better if they women this. I'm telling you right now, when you take away the masculine man, things are going to change in the world and in our families. Because when you take away the masculine man, right, the sons you have are going to get walked over by women. And a lot of these women you don't know about are the women you see on the internet. And think about this. Do you want your son marrying that type of woman and giving you grandkids and walking over your grandkids? You have to think about it like that. You see, a lot of people put their own trauma, their past trauma, on everybody else. They don't think about what's going to affect the outer world, their kids or generations down. They just think about self. That's why masculinity is so important. I'm just telling you. Like I was talking to some buddies of mine, right? I was telling them how cognitive thinking is very important. But what I mean by cognitive thinking is you have to literally think like chess. You know, I know people say life is like chess. That's fake. That's fake. Life is not like chess. But I will use this analogy. Cognitive thinking is like chess. You have to think every step 3 steps ahead when you make decisions in life. So if you let's say you in traffic, right? You got a gun on you, right? And you at a stop sign and it's a road rage situation. You at a stop light. 2 cars in front of you at a stop light. You can't go because you know you can't go, so you just fit it. Dude is honking behind you. He get out the car. He tripping now. He out of the car tripping. You know you got a gun, but you also know you got a strike. All you got to do is say, hey bro, I can't move. Can you see right there, sir? I'm sorry, sir, I can't move. My bad, I can't move. Or you get out, hey look, don't do this, don't do that. You can get out escalated, make the situation worse, and put yourself in a bad situation. But cognitive thinking and masculinity would tell you, I ain't got to prove this dude. He don't even know who you're talking to. That's how I deal with it every day. And my masculine mindset is this. Every time, like, and I ain't gonna lie, it be my fault. Sometimes I might be looking at my phone, the light turn green. Hey. I look back, and he don't want no problems. I drive off. I could feel disrespected and say something, but what does it get me? Nothing. I'm telling you, like the funniest thing I see in public, right, is this. You see me, do I look threatening? Do I look like a gang member or like a hooligan thug? I don't think so. I could. Anyway, people give me that long stare or ladies that clutch their purse, and I'll laugh because I'm like, one, I've never committed a robbery a day in my life. I've never snatched a purse. I've never stole from no one like that. So I'm like, that's odd. But I get the understanding that you only know one perception of a black man that looks like me. I got tattoos on my face, long hair, a bigger prison build. I get it. You don't know them, but you understand my masculinity is just telling me I don't want to do that. You're tripping for nothing. So my masculinity has taught me to do this. I tell everyone, yes ma'am, no sir. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Please, thank you. Could you please? I speak like that on purpose because I give everyone respect because I want respect. If you don't give me that respect, that's fine. I understand that. You don't got to give me the respect, but just don't talk to me. Because if I give you respect, I'm openly saying here, I'm giving you respect. Not in order to reciprocate it out of expectation, in order to reciprocate it out of saying, listen, I'm giving it to you. If you decide to give it back, I'll accept it, and we can be on a mutual playing field. If you choose not to give it back, that's fine. We ain't got to deal with each other. But just know this, do not disrespect me, because it can be real ugly. That's it, that's all. I don't want no problem with nobody. But if it's a problem, no problem. That's how we operate. But what I'm saying in real life with masculinity is, if you're a man, see, here's the thing. A lot of ladies, and I've been noticing this with ladies, right? Online, in person, on public. Ladies, y'all talk crazy to people. Men, women, children, grandmas, y'all. I be seeing stuff on, y'all talk crazy to people. You know why men don't really talk crazy to men? Because we know there's a threat of violence with masculinity. We know that, I know, me personally, because I've been threatened, I can't just walk up to a nigga, hey, check this out, nigga, nigga might blow my brains out. Yeah, nigga might blow my brains out. I can't just do that. I can't just walk up on anything that's cool. There's repercussions for things like that. But a lot of women know that they're women, and so nothing will happen to them, so they talk to men crazy. Because they know we can't do nothing about it. So that they're okay to disrespect men based on that. That's another attack on masculinity when women feel like, hey, I can talk to him any kind of way because I'm a woman. Nah, that's not right. That's not right. And we're building a society that thinks that's okay. That's not cool. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing it. And I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about, I see young women talking to their dad, their parents, crazy. I said, and it's crazy because the disciplinary era is gone. Soft parenting is the new thing. I see it 100%. I get it. It's not my era. I'm not really big on soft parenting. I'm really big on harsh parenting. I don't believe in, I've never hit my kids. I don't believe in that. But I believe in order must be held. You must be held accountable. I'm thankful for, I used to think I had a hard upbringing, but I'm thankful for the upbringing I had because I understand that everyone should get respect. Everyone should get respect. I give everyone respect unless you disrespect me. If you disrespect me, we can go back. But that's a whole other topic. But what I say here with the war on masculinity, right, is this. When men are not allowed to be men, you have a bad society. The reason I say that is, think about where we're at in America. This is America, one of the greatest countries of all time, they say, right? If the men of America's old, and that means the old America, were not masculine men, we couldn't have won the wars we had. We couldn't have forged those wars and won those wars. We couldn't have the mentalities that we had, right? Remember the John Wayne era, all these things that we had that made us great, right? That made men want to be men, the Bruce Lees and all these things that made men. If everybody was soft, think about that. If they had been soft way back then, and it was like, you know what, England, it's okay. We'll pay your taxes. It's okay. You know what? We don't want no problem, guys. We'll pay your taxes. We won't start in America. We don't want an American Revolution. It's fine, guys. I mean, it's okay. We wouldn't be where we're at right now. So when I see this war on masculinity, when I see people saying, hey, men are too aggressive nowadays and you should be softer and you shouldn't say this and you shouldn't say that. Why the fuck not? Like, why the fuck not, bro? Like, tell me why. Like, why not? Like, explain to me why should not. Why is it okay for you to say what you want? Like, even bro, I started thinking to myself, bro, like, are we overly sensitive now? Like, are we really overly sensitive? Because I even ask myself that sometimes. I said, because I can be overly sensitive towards racial things because I feel like it's shit you just shouldn't say. And then even I had to tell myself, like, you know what? There's two things you can do. If you say something racial and I don't like it, I can slap in your mouth, which is fair. That is fair, right? Is that fair? Or I cannot slap in your mouth, right? But it's your choice to say it. You have the right to say it. You're okay to say it, right? You should be able to say whatever you want and understand the consequences and repercussions that come with it. So the word masculinity is saying you can't do that. That's wrong. How? Like, how is that wrong? Please explain it to me. But with that being said, right, I just want to say this, right, and I don't want to kind of be repetitive of what I'm saying. What I want to make the message clear here is this, right, is on this lovely Monday night that's grand, is the fact that allow men to be men, right, and allow women to be women, like, and it's okay, like, bro, I'm not telling a man, if a man doesn't want to be masculine, that's perfectly fine too. I'm not saying every man has to walk around here like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in a fucking action movie. That's not it. But for the men who do want to be masculine and who do want to provide, protect, and be a leader to their household, to the women, let them be that. And to the women who want to be feminine, let them be feminine, because there's too many women hate on those type of women. It's just crazy. It's wild. It's wild to think that we've gotten so caught up in no gender roles and no labels on people that we're telling people they can't be what they want to be because they have that natural feeling, and that's wild. And it's very disproportionate about how people are treated too. Because I'm telling you right now, if I could walk around with a camera, I swear, if I had a reality TV show about my life, bro, then you would understand what I'm talking about. If I had a reality show about my life, you would understand what I'm talking about. If y'all really saw it for yourselves and understand what I'm talking about, you would really get what I'm saying. Like, it would really hit home. You would understand really how because I could just tell you right now, we had this conversation, this monologue of me right now, and it sounds like, okay, he has good points here, I'm making good points, but if you could see it for yourself, how women talk, and if men said the same thing, it would be so much worse. You would think, oh no, that sounds horrible from a man. But why? Because it's wrong masculinity. Because if a man says that, that's wrong. But if a woman says, oh, it's okay, that's acceptable, that's fine. Right? But why? Why is that? Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, we don't know why. But it's okay, like I said, I figured out that in the what is it called? The gender climate we're in right now is called gender climate. I feel like, and I heard a female, we were talking now, she was a feminist actually, this was in 2021, she told me she was a feminist. She made it seem like men have been in power for so long, it's okay that women have power right now. I was like, well, men have not been in power for so long. White men have, not all men, white men have. I said, but what do you mean by empowered? Like, what does that mean? Like, she was very adamant, like, she didn't like men. I'm like, okay, if you don't like men, I get that. But why don't you like men? Why do you have this hate towards masculinity? Like, because, women can be masculine too as well. Masculinity is just not a male. Masculinity is actually an attribute, it's a characteristic. It's not a male gender. So that's the bigger question you gotta ask yourself, right? And to see that is kind of crazy. When you sit back and think about it, it's kind of crazy. Like, has anyone of y'all actually talked to like a real feminist? I'm talking like a full-blown feminist. Like, it's very interesting when you talk to them. I've talked to a few, and it's like, why are you a feminist? Like, what do you really have against men? And normally it's like some outlandish theory that they've come up with that men have just ruined the world and the world would be better without men, and if it was run by women, it's like, come on, like, you're basing this off of secondhand knowledge. You haven't even experienced this. Someone told you this, you went and read this. I forgot the lady's name. This is a lady who believed this doctrine, and they read the doctrine, they believe it, and now they're holding their life onto this, and it's like, come on now. Like, I don't even believe one gender should be in the world. You need two, and like, you need a balance. So I'm not gonna sit here and debate, but it's a really good conversation when you think about it. But the reason why I decided to come on tonight and make it a little more serious about war masculinity, because I just see it every day, like in my life, just around the guys I talk to, because a lot of guys suffer in silence because they're not gonna hop on here and say this. I'll take the bullet, I'll take the blame. I'm pretty sure there'll be some backlash once I post this, because a lot of people do the replay, but I'll take the blame because I'll take the hit, because someone has to say it. Like, men don't get to be men no more, and that's not right. I feel like everyone should have the opportunity to speak their mind and live their truth, right? Because we're open now, right? It's 2025. Everyone's open. Everyone can do what they want, be what they want to be, but except men, which is crazy. Which is crazy. If you really think about it, now here's an interesting point. If you really think about it, women who go trans into men get to be more men than men actually get to be men. I've noticed that. Women who transition into men get to be more men than actual men. They get more leeway to do more man shit, act more man. And for some reason, this is weird too. Whenever there's like a woman, she's like, you know, gay or something, she's trying to be like, she's like a stud man. She has a problem with being they like give me this look, like this look. I'm like, bro, I'm not tripping. Like, I call it the what is it? What's that dog? What's that one dog? What's the big dog? What is that big dog? Rottweiler. I'm so Rottweiler with it, bro. I just be like nothing. Not that I don't have emotions. I have emotions, but I've learned. I'm working on it. But I've learned over time that you can't let things bother you because other people will really. Every day somebody does something to like nitpick at me, to get me to get mad, to get a response out, to get a reaction, because they want to see me blow up and I'm mad. Well, half the time I be acting mad, I'm gonna be mad. I just do it because I know people want to see that. Because they think people want me to be so regular and be like them so bad. I do things to make them think I'm like them, but I don't be mad. A real masculine man understands that, bro, you can't be driven by your anger. Because if you're masculine, you have to think, you have to be cognitive, you have to be comprehensive. So if I was really mad, I would do dumb things. I would say whatever. I would have dumb actions. I would have dumb responses. I don't. And one day this chair will be filled with a co-host. I don't know who. Maybe you guys can give me suggestions in the chat. But look, and you can see good on both. Hold on, it's perfect angle. You can see on both. Hold on. I don't know. But maybe I should get an imaginary co-host that don't say nothing. I don't know. It's a masculine co-host. Oh no, I wouldn't mind a female. I would love a female co-host that was like very educated, maybe like a psychologist or somebody. Even if I take a feminist co-host, I would love a feminist co-host. That's just went in, like we can go back and forth. I would definitely, and I know someone, but we're not on talking terms right now. And that's a long story. I definitely have one, and we're not on talking terms. But she says she's not a feminist. Look who's in the building. The show just went left. It was a normal show, it just went left. No, but I would definitely have a feminist come sit right here. This co-host spot would definitely be good for a feminist. I'll put a feminist in, we could talk all the time. But no, we're just talking about, is there a war on masculinity? So the topic tonight is there a war on masculinity? And we've been on Twitch, we've been on Instagram. So basically what I'm saying is, are men allowed to be men anymore? Or are we being censored? Yeah. Is there a war on masculinity? Like, are we being censored as men? Like, is there a safe space for men to be men, or do we have to be politically correct and do everything their way because everything is censored now? Like, because, like I say, back in the day, men were able to be men. Like, right now, I feel like it's censored. Men are not allowed to be men. Like, I feel like there's so much red tape around what we say and what we do, we're really not allowed to be, like, men. And I feel like it's more than one reason. I'm not going to say it's a super feminist movement. I will say that a lot of men suffer in silence, I should say. But I also will say that it's different levels to it, you know. Like I was saying, we said on Twitch and here is the fact that a lot of men don't speak up. A lot of men suffer in silence. Either they don't know how to process their emotions, they don't have no emotional intelligence, or they just never knew how to speak. They just sit there and just, I don't know, I'm too tough. Some of them think they're too tough to say something. But I'm more of a person, throughout my life, I learned how to speak up and say, hey, you know what? As a man, I feel like I can say this, I'm going to say this because you're not going to, I'm not gonna just sit here and let people say whatever they say and me not say how I feel. I can voice my opinion without getting mad. That's the difference. Before, I get mad. Now, I can voice my opinion. Because what happens is, when you bottle that up, you implode. And when you implode, the next time somebody says something, you explode. And then you have an emotional reaction that leads you to a dumb decision that risks your life. Why do you think, oh my God, I got something for y'all. Why do you think, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, why do you think a lot of times most men die before their wife? Why do you think a lot of times most men die before their wife? Because a lot of men hold in their emotions. A lot of women, they're open with their emotions. That's why they happy, because most women are going to get off their chest. They're going to say how they feel. Nuh-uh, fuck that. You're going to hear how I feel. And then what most men do, we try to placate them, make sure they're happy. Look, you tripping, whatever. So they're happy. Most men, they going to tell you that most men been miserable for the last 15 years. You'll never know. Because we hold it in. What we do, we go around our male friends and, man, I'm tired of this shit. Man. I can't deal with this shit. I can't. Yeah, bottom of the world, niggas. And then a lot of females, a lot of dudes won't tell you this. When dudes be cheating, dudes lie. When dudes cheat, all he did was nothing. No, that nigga, he know why he cheated. Because he was tired of whatever situation was. And the girl he cheated with just stroked his ego and he could talk to her. He just could talk to her. That's why they be ugly. Most dudes cheat with women that be big and ugly because he could talk to her. He could just talk over and over, and she listened. She sat there and listened and didn't say nothing, didn't hold it against them, and understood everything. Because most dudes have no one to talk to. Because even around some of our friends, niggas don't want to hear that shit. Especially if it's a nigga like I used to be. I don't hear that soft ass shit. My nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Until you drunk or something, until you drunk or high, then, oh yeah, my nigga, we in there crying or whatever the case may be. But now, with true masculinity, if you really have true masculinity, you know, true masculinity just say, listen, no, you gonna have to hear me because I have a problem. And we're gonna address my problem just like we're gonna address your problem. Okay? Because your problem's not bigger than my problem's not bigger than your problem. They're equal problems. Okay? And we're both gonna address both, because a lot of times society has told us happy life, happy wife. No, happy spouse, happy house. For real, like, that is the craziest thing I hear. When I hear people say that, bro, when I got friends that's married that say that, I say, bro, you sound stupid as fuck. A nigga tell me happy life, happy wife, it sounds stupid as fuck, bro. You're telling me that you spend your whole life to make your wife happy is dumb as fuck, bro. It should be happy spouse, happy house. That means both of y'all are happy for a happy house. Because I can't imagine in my head you living your whole life to please this person that can't even make themselves happy. So if she can't make herself happy, you're trying to make her happy. She'll never be happy. You're going to make yourself unhappy trying to make her happy. Now it's a house full of unhappy motherfuckers. Most men don't go to therapy because most men have trust issues. Most men don't go to therapy because most men have trust issues. Because most men don't want to open up the bottle of emotion because it runs deep. Because a lot of men have never been hurt their whole life. No man, I can guarantee most men have never been hurt their whole life. No man has ever been asked what's really wrong with them their whole life. Most men, their whole life have only came to for stuff. When most men started hustling at 14, their mama came, I need this. Their sister said, I need this. Their girlfriend, I need this. Their whole life, all they heard was, I need. So by the time they're grown, they don't even know how to go to somebody and say, hey, look, this is what's wrong with me. My whole life, all people did was take from me, hurt and take. Most niggas' lives, all people did was hurt and take from them. All they know is hurt and take. So when they get to a grown, they meet a woman, and all this hurt, more takes, they don't know how to talk. It's like, damn, I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I was learning. I was on my journey. I'm just now learning this. I'm just now getting this. This is my new journey right here. So, as men, when we don't open, when we have to go through these transitions, it's like the caterpillar in the cocoon. We have to go through so much before we don't have no real, like, it's hard because this is what happens with men, right? Like women are okay with their business being told and this friend knowing about this and this friend knowing that. Women are okay with that. Niggas don't like that. Men don't like that. As men, see, women don't understand this about men. Men don't even talk about their wives to their friends. But we don't talk about our girls to our friends. That don't even come up. If a man asks another man about his girl, we think he like her. Well, what you mean what's going on with me and my girl? Like, Bro, what you asking about her for? We don't do that. Where women will have whole parties and brunch talking about their marriage with their friends. Men don't do that. That's not what men do. Men sit there and we talk about sports, music, chicks, not our wives, chicks that we want to fuck, chicks that we think look good. We don't talk about the problems that go on at home. We bottle those problems up. Now, what we will do once we grow up is go to our pastor or our bishop or our brothers in Christ. We'll talk to them because we have trust in them, and we build some kind of trust with them. And we know that they're smooth. Now, we know you're a dude that don't gossip and don't talk. Like, I'm blessed. I will say I'm blessed that a lot of my friends come to me and ask me for advice because I don't gossip. I'm not a nigga that's going to tell their business, and I'm going to tell them the real. I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to lie to them. Like, look, bro, you got to worry about you sometime, because as a man, when it comes to masculinity, a man's first notion is to take care of his family before he takes care of himself. That's an if you're a man. If you're not a man, then you might think about yourself first. So I can't, for you dudes, I don't know about them dudes. Most men, first notion is take care of his family. In this order: kids, woman, himself. Kids, woman, himself, which includes the house. Kids, woman, himself. That's how he gonna look at it, right? He's gonna put himself last. Why? Because he's expecting his wife to think about wife, kids, husband, her, house. So what that means is the woman's gonna make sure husband is emotionally, mentally supported right. The husband's gonna make sure house is right, kids is right, woman's right, right? Because now you're equally yoked and you're making sure everyone's good mentally, emotionally, and everybody's balanced. Because think about it like this. If a man, let's say a woman's a stay-at-home wife, right? If a man is going to work, worrying about the bills, he's paying the bills, he's coming home, making sure you're good because you've been with the kids all day, he's making sure the kids are being disciplined, doing their homework, he's making sure you're paying out a bill, and you're not even worried about his mental state, because he got to deal with people at work, his boss, his job, make sure you straight, he's straight. Where is he going to unload at? Why do you think a lot of men start getting sicker when they get married, or they're more out of shape when they get married? It's not because they eat more or because of that, because they start bottling up more emotions and it starts deteriorating their body. And they have to go work out, bro. Look at all your friends, man, listen. Tell you, y'all think I'm making this shit up. This is known. This is medical science. This is known. This is known science that most men suffer in silence, and when there's a war against masculinity and men are not allowed to be men. What's up, Slim? When men are not allowed to be men, this is what happens, because we're told take care of everybody else but yourself. Take care, make sure they straight, make sure. And we've been doing this since we were kids. Think about this. As a man, think about this. As a kid, you even worry about your mama, make sure she's straight, make sure your sister's straight, your brother's straight, make sure your house straight, your cousin's straight. Okay, that's cool. What about me? Okay, everybody in the chat. I want everybody in the chat to think about this. What's the last time somebody called your phone and said, hey man, how you doing? You good? I was just checking on you, make sure you straight, bro. Just make sure you good. You know, I don't want nothing. Make sure you just good. Most people don't do that. Like, I try to do that sometimes, but it's not on purpose. It's because life be lifing, and we worry about everything else we got going. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. For me, I wake up, go to work, go to the gym. I do this. I just don't have time sometimes, bro. I would love to. What I try to do is I pray that when I do this can be that for somebody. I pray when I do my podcast, when I stream, I pray that this is that for somebody. But most people not reaching out to y'all. It's hard for men. But you know what females do? Oh, females is, girl, what you? I just want to check on you, girl. What's up with you? Your man still tripping? Oh, that nigga still ain't shit? Females do that with each other. That's why they live longer than men. They have emotional drop. How do you break the ice with a man while you're in a relationship? My ex will open up. It's hard. Breaking the ice, because see, it's hard to open up with a woman in a relationship because one, it takes a lot of trust, because women, y'all respond with emotion. You know? Y'all respond with emotion, so when y'all get mad at us, the things we tell y'all kind of throw it at us. Not intentionally, y'all don't mean to do it, but y'all do it and it stings us because we get vulnerable. So I think it's more so like, it's casual conversation. Like casual conversation. Like with me, I'm different. I'm talking. I like to talk, so I talk on the phone a lot. When I'm in a relationship, I talk a lot. So I open up over time. It's over time. You just talk. But I make it a point when I'm with my boys. Like when I used to go to a Nene house. If I'm when I'm hanging with my boys, we're gonna talk. That's what we're gonna talk. When I hang with you, we're gonna talk. If you come up here when we stream, we're gonna talk. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk because men need that men time. That's what happened with bro time. This is technically a man cave. This is a red pill time. This is the manosphere. That's why I do Saturday Night Live. That's why I do things like this. This is my outlet because I know I can't call everyone. I got too many friends. I got too many people I know. I got too many people who rock with me to check on everybody every day. You know how many text threads I have? But I do try to check on people by saying, hey, you know what? I know people watch my page. I know people watch my posts. I know when I post motivational quotes that people want to hear that because people don't have that. People, listen. I feel like I can't open up because how I gonna open up when somebody's talking to me? You can't always. So here's the thing: when someone's coming to you about a problem, you can't open up because I don't want to. If somebody's coming to me with a problem, I don't have problems like that. So I'm not gonna lie and try to make them feel comfortable. Like, yeah, I'm not going through nothing. What I do go through, but I have opened up to you. You know when I was going through my baby mama in the custody, I talked to you about that. That was a problem I had. Those problems are over. My kids in college. I ain't got no custody problem. They grown now. We good. We good. But I'm blessed that I got through those problems and I buckled down. James, it was a whole lot of times, but I buckled down, bro. I understand I talked to God, but I worked hard. I worked through those problems, but I'm not going to ever cap and be like, oh, somebody come to me, because I hate that. Listen, chat, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. That's one thing I don't like. When somebody call you with a problem, you start throwing your problem on them. Bro, they called you. Put your problem to the side. Stop making it about you. Let them get theirs off. Let them get theirs off. Just put your problems to the side. I can't stand when you call a person with your problems, you're like, yeah, man, I'm going through it too, man. I called you, bro. Why are you doing that? Because we be so selfish sometimes that we can't just listen, because hearing and listening is two different things. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because do you know that silent and listen have the same letters in it? Yes, silent and listen got the same letters in it sometimes. And that's how you can help yourself. You be silent and listen at the same time. It's the same letters if you break it down. So that's what sometimes you got to do that. When somebody call you with their problems as a man, bro, that's respect. Because most men don't put their problems out there. If a man call you about his woman, his wife, bro, you better listen and shut the fuck up. Because niggas don't do that, bro. Niggas do not. You know why? Do you know why niggas don't call about their girl? Because they know that's a potential way to let a nigga come in and creep. Because a nigga know if a nigga tell another nigga about his problem with his girl, the nigga can back door with his girl and be like, hey, yeah, he was telling y'all had problems out of y'all. Because that's how grimy niggas are. That's what niggas do. Because ain't no code out here with these dudes. And and that's how I found my therapy. See, a lot of dudes don't find it. I found mine through my podcast, bro. When I found out podcasting, but when I found out that I can hop on here and talk about my life, bro, and cry through some of these podcasts and open up and be truthful, tell my truth through some of these podcasts, bro, it was over with. It was over with. Because I understand that my struggle, a lot of people have the same struggle. And see, a lot of times I know that people really just scared of being laughed at. It's really people just being scared of being laughed at because they don't want to feel isolated. They don't want to feel alone. But bro, being alone gonna make you strong. I'm telling you right now, being alone probably the best thing that could ever happen to you when you really break it down. Because if you really break it down, bro, and this is just being real with you, if you understand that being alone is not as bad as you think, it's only as bad as you make it. Because a lot of times the silence helps you focus. Because a lot of times we get so caught up on needing these people around, wanting these people around. But you don't need them people around, you want them people around. Because they make you feel good about yourself. Because then people tell you what you want to hear. You ever notice when you was fucking up, nobody checked you on there? Nobody told you when you was fucking up. When you was fucking up, remember, nobody said that. As soon as you start doing good, they start questioning, oh, why are you doing that? Oh, no, I don't know, but you don't think you should do that. I'm doing good, though. Why are you questioning me doing good? But when I was fucking up, it was cool. Because see, people don't want to see you outgrow them. People don't never want to see you outgrow them. Why? Because no one likes being left behind. You know how many people got mad at me because I changed my life? Niggas had bets on me going back. Yeah, it was damn near bets. Because when they start seeing that I really changed, they can't get the same enjoyment they got when I was fucking up because it was fun. But when I was fucking up, it was fun. We all had fun. It was party. But to change your life, you gotta really do drastic change. That's why I stopped drinking, stopped doing everything. But I don't even drink coffee no more, bro. I'm so locked in. I don't even drink coffee. I don't drink soda. I don't drink tea. I really changed the way I do everything based on the fact that I want to see the best version of me. I want to show everyone around me that discipline and structure is my number one goal. And that's how I operate. If you can't rock with that, that's fine. You can still be cool with me. But there's certain things I don't allow around me. If you do drugs, you can't be around me. Now, if you drink alcohol, how much you drink, you can't be around me. You know, if you do drugs, you can't be around me. If you drink alcohol, yeah, but if you get too drunk, I don't want to be around you. Like, I can't stand a drunk woman. That's a turn off. If you're a woman, you smoke weed, you got the black lips. I'm sorry. If you roll blunts, it's just not my thing. That's nothing against it. That's just not me. Like, I get women, like, the pen is cool, edible is cool, but when I say woman just rolling a blunt, like a nigga, it's just, I'm sorry. That's just me. That's just me. No disrespect to nobody else, I swear. No disrespect. No, bro, no disrespect. It's just me. Like, that's just something I just can't do. Like, have respect. Like, that's just me. Like, I can't take you nowhere. Imagine taking a female to Ruth Chris or Fleming's or to Taos, and she said, I'm gonna smoke. She on the balcony smoking a blunt. They're like, sir, your guest is smoking a blunt. Like, ma'am. Like, or you could take her to your grandma's house. She on the back. Where can I roll up at? Leaving backwood droppings everywhere. Come on, bro. Then I gotta question her. Who taught you how to roll a blunt? What nigga taught you how to roll a blunt? What niggas you been around? Like, that's too much stuff that goes through my head. So I just don't do it. That's just me. That's just what I don't do. Yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much for me. Or females who call you bro or gang. Any woman who knows that gang song by Chef Boy gets no play with me. If you know that song, I don't feel comfortable with you around me. I think you're a gang member or you date gang members. Your baby daddy's a gang member. I don't want that around me, you know. Yeah, I'm cool. I just don't like that. That's, like, I have a lot of pet peeves when it comes to women. Now that I've learned, that I've got older, that I understand that the red flags and how you respect yourself as a man when it comes to masculinity. Yeah, I'm not worried about the old dudes. I just don't know. I don't care about the old dudes, but some nigga taught you how to roll blunts, and that's just very masculine. That's very masculine. Like, rolling a blunt. Like, yeah, if that woman know that gang song, I don't want her around me. Like, you're playing that song, and like, I don't even play the song, and like, you're telling me that you're comfortable with that type of lifestyle. I just can't connect with you. Like, we're not gonna connect on nothing. Like, I don't know. Yeah. There's certain things that I just don't connect with, and that's one of them. I'm not being uppity. I ain't being picky. But it's just, yeah, it's certain things I can't do. That's one of the things I can't do. I'm just saying me. Like, me personally, I can't speak for the next person. Yeah, oh man, listen. Here's the thing, right, as we say with the word masculinity. They want you to say it's okay for your girl to be half naked on Instagram. You're insecure. She's half naked. You naked. She's half. No, I'm not insecure because she's half naked on Instagram. I want exclusivity. What's called exclusivity. I only want to look at her. I don't want half the world looking at her. I have a daughter that's in college, so my daughter can flip through my Instagram or see her half naked. Like, Dad, I see your girlfriend half naked on Instagram. Like, what type of respect? Like, no. So that's another thing I'm not doing. You half naked always on Instagram, throwing it back, twerking all the time. Like, I'm cool. Like, we're grown. Like, we're grown. If you still got to do it in your, if you still doing it in your 40s, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's me. It's just me. See, if you get your ass sitting on the counter in your 40s, like, if you've been having ass since you was in your 20s, you should have enough ass pictures in your phone to know you got ass. Who are you showing your ass for? Who do you want to see these pictures? Your ex nigga or who, or the new nigga? If, like, I'm confused. Like, I get it. Like I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. But back to the masculinity thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of know we got off topic a little bit, but those are just some things that, and that's why I say, and that's another point about war. My bad. That's what I was talking about. The war masculinity is they try to call men insecure for having morals and principles when it comes to dating women. That's the war masculinity. So they call men insecure when they ask a woman not to be so open with their selves on social media. Like, who are you? If we're in a relationship, right? So if you're in a relationship with a woman and she posting provocative pictures on social media, who are they for? Like, if you ask a woman, I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? You dating a woman, right? And this is they don't say this because I've been in this situation. So trust me when they say this. You date a woman. You ask her, hey, why you posting this provocative picture? You like half naked, got your ass out. Oh, you insecure. That's just because you want to see me be confident in myself. I post that picture for me. Oh, you post that picture for you. Okay, well, don't you know how you look every day? So you're telling me that you need to post a picture online to boost your self-confidence. So that means you need external validation from other people to tell you that you look good. That means you don't even like yourself. So we don't need to be together because no matter what I tell you or what we do together, you'll never be happy because outside people make you feel better about yourself, and you need those outside people to validate yourself. It's never going to work. Oh, my guy Curly. What's up with my guy Curly? Let's see what Curly doing. Yeah, so that's why I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're never gonna match with that. It's never gonna match. Yeah, it is the type of woman. What's up with my guy? What's up with Frozen Rose guy?
Hey man, you always got to tap in with my guy.
Oh yeah, man. You know we just over here. What y'all over there working? You in Detroit, right?
Yeah, we out here in Detroit right now. We get. What's up, man? Everybody say what's up.
Okay. I see you on set. You live on set.
My nigga, big stringer.
Oh, okay.
Big stringer.
Okay.
Blue light. That's what it's gonna make happen.
Okay, I see y'all doing your thing. I see y'all.
That's the ugliest nigga in the world.
Don't do my mans like that. And so this for the series, right?
Yeah, just for the series Rico.
Okay, Rico. Okay, is you directing it, right? Are you in it or you just directing?
I'm just directing it.
Okay. This nigga finna be the Orange County John Singleton.
Man, you feel me? We finna turn up. Hey, that music video, I'm gonna need you. We gotta jump on the stream when I drop it.
Oh, when is it dropping?
I'm probably gonna drop it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. We get what time we got on stream. You know I'm a regular person. I got a regular job. We can hop on stream definitely. Yeah.
But you let me know after you done seen it and you wanna jump on it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we did. I mean, you know what? We're gonna hop on. I'm gonna have some people hop on too and see what they like, and then we're gonna hop on. I'm gonna watch it while we hop on too. I'm gonna watch it on Twitch too. And I want to see, cause I see some clips. Yeah. Hey, do your thing. Hey, make it a thing, brother. Tap in with me. Yes, sir. And have fun with that. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Love. Yes, sir. Bless. Okay, so tomorrow we got a live one. Tomorrow we're gonna debut Frozen Roses from Curry the Fifth. I seen a couple clips of it. It looked like a movie, damn near. It looked like a movie, bro. Look, every time he drops something, make me want to actually do a movie. Me and James Frazier been talking about doing a movie. We just never did it. We got like one camera. We got a camera. We just never did the movie. We probably need like 2 more cameras. Man, that was dope. He always tapping in with me, show love, major love. We finally getting a little bit of unity in the county. You know, especially I feel like it's very important. You know, for some unity. You know, a lot of times I be the problem. I ain't gonna lie, I be the problem. Yeah, it's the type of woman you guys tend to go for. Those women, they try. Yeah, it is true. We be trying to turn hoes into housewives. You right. You know. Yeah, we do each. Yeah, you're right. It be that. Yeah, we just still do it. We gonna do it. We gonna make it happen eventually. So like we were saying, back on topic before because normally we'll get off the topic. I need to get. I want to charge over the room. I have to change the charge over there. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. But yeah. But like I was saying, Yeah. So a lot of times women will berate men and call them insecure and attack their masculinity so they can be what they want to be and do what they want to do. Like, here's the thing, right? And I do get this. It's okay for women to have male friends. I get that. I'm okay with that because I'm a male guy who has female friends, right? But my female friends, I have not slept with them. Females will have male friends they have slept with. And a lot of you are like, oh, that's my bro. No, you was fucking on that nigga before and it didn't work out. Now y'all friends. Say that. Be upfront with them. Like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, be open with that. But they won't. They want to lie. And then they'll attack your masculinity. You're insecure. You're just jealous. No. One, I'm not insecure, jealous. I know patterns. I know behaviors. I know how niggas act. You could see, women don't understand that men know energy and we know body language. When a nigga walk up and niggas do certain shit when you're around, you're like, oh, my bro acting funny. Like, I always, you know the first sign? This is the first sign. This is the first, fellas. All men out there, listen. If you mess with a female and she's used to a nigga and say that's her friend or her bro, you know how you can tell if they fucked? Do you know how you can tell if they fucked? I'm gonna give you the first sign right here. Bro follow you on Instagram after y'all meet. Bro follow you on Instagram after you meet, they done fucked. 9 times out of 10, they done fucked. Yeah. Because most of the times, if they're just friends, he don't give a fuck who you are. He's like, oh, that's her dude, whatever. Like, bro, until y'all got cool, y'all talk, and y'all cool. If he has emotional attachments to her, and he cares about who she's talking to, like, man, who is this nigga? And then he's keeping tabs on you to see if you fuck up so he can say something to her, man, he gonna follow you. Bro, every time, I know, it's happened, bro. It's happened. Bro, the only mistake that women don't get is most niggas, we don't care. We know it's just our turn. We know it's not ours. We know it's not ours. It's our pussy. We know it's our turn. We get it. But y'all think y'all calling us insecure. Y'all think we care. Most men don't care. We play the jealous role to make y'all feel good. Y'all just don't know that. Y'all just don't know that, bro. Man, I've never met a jealous nigga a day in my life. That, bro. Most niggas be acting like they jealous. But I remember I used to act like I was so jealous, bro. Because women think that's like sexy or something. That's weird. I don't know why. I can care less, bro. I can care less. There was somebody before me, there's gonna be somebody after me. Like, that's just how life works, bro. Like, to be honest, right? If we're gonna be honest here, if we're gonna be 100% truthful, right? If you know who you are as a man, and if you're very confident who you are as a man, you understand that a woman's gonna do what a woman wants to do, regardless of what you say or what you don't say. Point blank, period. Married, not, BM, whatever. There's nothing you can do to stop it, right? I don't care if y'all sharing locations, you got a track on her, you can hire a private eye, you can threaten her life, she gonna do what she gonna do. And I'm gonna prove it to you. They said Tina Turner cheated on Ike Turner. They said Tina Turner cheated on Ike Turner. He was whooping her dog ass. So that let you know she didn't even give a fuck about a whooping. Exactly. You feel me? So, in my life, I learned one thing, bro, and this is from prime experience. Don't waste your time. Why you think I got no gray hair? Why you think I got all my hair? I got no gray hair. Why you think bro, I'm not stressing about nothing. Baby, do you? Baby, listen, baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Do you? Please do you. I want you to do you so bad, because what happens in life is this. One thing that's going to happen in life is this, and I promise you, this is all the ladies in the chat who will rewatch this. Every woman in the chat that's going, or whoever rewatches this, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. And this, y'all might not like the truth, but this is the truth. In life, time is never on your side. Time is always on my side. Time is never on your side. Time is always on my side. So that's why I don't trip. I'm gonna get better with time. You're not, because you're gonna make more and more bad choices. I'm not gonna make more bad choices. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. A lot of women don't learn from their mistakes. Why? Because they worry about the exterior. Every time I'm a bad bitch, I always get better. I'm a bad. Okay, be a bad bitch. Yeah, be a bad bitch. Yeah, go ahead. Cause I'm always trying to be a better man. Every mistake I made in a relationship before, I'm trying to be a better man from that relationship. That's why I'm gonna make better choices from beyond. When a woman tells me she a bad bitch, I know what that's gonna lead to. That's bitch decisions. You know what that's gonna lead to? Being worn out and looking jumped down. Because you know why? When I was in high school, it was females that talk like that. I see them females now, whooped. Whooped. It was, man, listen, every man on God's green earth, every man in niggadom had that female in high school that he wanted so bad. Talking about nigga, every time he seen that nigga, he was ready to just He wanted them so bad. That woman right now look whooped. Couple kids whooped. He wouldn't even look 2 times at her. He wouldn't even think. Whooped. Whooped. That's how life is, because you make bad decisions. Bro, listen. I don't judge. I expect women from 18 to about 27 to be drinking in the club, partying. When I see women 35 to 45 out drinking, partying still, it's like, ma'am, what is you doing? Like, ma'am, please, ma'am, you're 36, 37, out here still talking about shot o'clock, baddie alert, shot o'clock. If you don't get your SpongeBob body, waffle butt, ping pong paddle body back in the house, fuck wrong with you? Man, fuck out of here. The fuck wrong? Okay. Take away them Snapchat filters. Take away the fake eyelashes. Yeah. Bust that shit all the way down. Bust that shit all the way down. Yeah. See them in person. Bust that shit all the way down. Yeah. Bust that shit all the way down. No, for real though, because I just be sitting here like, you can't love yourself. You really can't love yourself. If you telling me you doing the same thing, or if I was doing the same thing in my 20s, no one would fuck with me. There'd be no Maserati shells. I'd be men and women should evolve together. But here's the problem with men and women evolving together. A lot of women won't wait to see men evolve. It takes men a little bit longer to evolve, because the road for men to evolve is a little harder than it is for women. Because men have to go through different obstacles. Our body changes a little different. Our thought process changes a little different. Men are more prone to violence for a longer time. Women aren't. So for men, we go through a different mindset. So we're going to think a little different. Man, I get this charger cord. Hold up. We're going to take a break real quick. I know there's no real break, but I need to start recording. And where am I plug it in at? Oh, right here. Where's the thing at? They're like, hold up, he's all streamed. It's crazy. Gotta go all the way around here, and that's gonna fall down here. All the way around here. You know that because I didn't have it up there. Didn't have it up there. Damn, that shit worked. There we go. And so what was we saying? Oh, you say? Oh no, they not finna. Ain't no people finna fuck with a nigga at McDonald's, bro. I don't care what Joanna said. She lying. She was finna fuck with a nigga. Joanna lied. Listen, Joanna lied. We all know Joanna lied, bro. That was cap. Joanna said that shit doesn't sound cool at the time. She's not fucking with a nigga at McDonald's, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is facts. In history, and this is in history, we've seen more men date down than we see. Women do not date down, women date up. Men date down. Men date women with lesser and build them up. It's rare that women build men up. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Nah, Tia, supportive and protective. I haven't seen it. I want to believe you. I feel like you would. I know you would in your situation. But I'm the average woman. I know you would. Because I've seen you do it. So, you know what I'm saying? I've seen you do it. But I don't think the average woman won't. Because I know you. So, I know you would. But the average woman wouldn't because of what social media puts out there. Her friends would say, girl, why are you taking care of that man? Because I've seen some women do it. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I've had some women do it for me when I first came home. I'm not sitting there lying and saying women have done it for me. I wasn't making nothing. I was making minimum wage. Yeah, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? Oh, we just in here talking about masculinity, man. Will a woman date a man that works at McDonald's? Shout out to Hannah Joey 12, first time on Twitch. So, will a woman? They trying to say, do you think a woman would date a man that works at McDonald's? She said, and I'm on Instagram too. I'm good. We just chilling. We're on Instagram right here on the phone, as you see on Instagram there, and we're on Twitch here. So no, I'm good. It's over here. We in California. It's about 8:44. We've been at this thing for a little bit, just chopping it up, man. Just trying to talk about masculinity and all the things with the ladies and stuff. But like I was saying, what was he saying? Oh no, we're in California. We're in Orange County, California. Where you at? Thanks for the follow too. Where you at? I'm gonna follow you back once I get off this live. We're in California, Orange County to be exact. Man, I wish I could stream on both. I gotta change my thing on there. But yeah, we're in California just talking about the ladies and stuff like that. I think that being supportive and protective, I think some ladies will date a dude at McDonald's. I just think that it's a rare thing because, like I said, most men date down and women dig up. California, where are you? Orange County? Anaheim, you know where that? See, nobody knows where Orange County's at, bro. That's when you tell people where Orange County's at, they don't know. That's crazy. That's how small we are. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. But dating, so hold on. Give me an example of someone that we know famous that dated. Is there someone that we know famous or non-famous that dated a woman that dated down? Can anyone give me an example? Like, because I've only seen men like, it's going smooth. The streaming experience is going smooth. It ain't that bad. It's going smooth. I feel like most people, I just think women are taught, oh, you gotta say it late? Mariah Carey, who does she date down? Hold on. Mariah Carey, who does she date down? Nick Cannon had money. No, bad example. Mariah Carey, bad example. No, the streaming's going great. Mariah Carey, J-Lo, who did she date down? Everybody she dated had money. Diddy, Diddy, Ben Affleck, what's the baseball dude that go ahead. Go ahead and ask. What was the baseball dude name? What's the baseball dude name that J-Lo dated? What was his name? Yes, Nick Cannon had money when they started. What was it? Yeah, Nick Cannon had money, bro. He already had movies and stuff. Yeah, Nick Cannon was on. Hey, Jay, my homie from junior high, he was her backup dancer. Bro, that's because I don't know how to do that. So why didn't you customize your channel yet, like adding some cool stuff on it? Because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm like literally just starting. not on her level. Diddy was a multi-millionaire. Ben Affleck was a movie star. J-Lo wasn't that big when they started dating. Stop. Nah, you might do your research. J-Lo wasn't on that level. J-Lo wasn't on that level. Not yet. Yeah, Ben Affleck, I don't listen. When J-Lo and Ben Affleck started, Ben Affleck would have big movies already. J-Lo was just J-Lo like hell. Like J-Lo is not that big. Like nah. Like customized logo. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. So you saying customized logo, banner, panels, overlays, screen, etc. Damn, I'm lacking on my streaming stuff. I was talking about Nick. No, Nick would have bread too. Nick was a Nickelodeon dude. Nick had bread. I'm gonna have to do that. Thanks for the insight. So hold on. He's telling me for my Twitch, customized logo, banner, panel. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put that into my thing. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Let me yeah, no. What's up with the K3? Hey, this dude's giving me some good game on Twitch right here. He said, customize your logo, banner, panels, overlay screens. Yeah. Yeah, send me info I can hit you with. Like, somewhere I can hit you with info. Put it in the chat. Put your info in the chat. And I'll hit you after the stream. Yeah, but were they together? Did they stay together? Like, or did he just hit? I think both probably just hit. Like, niggas just hit, it don't count. You feel me, P? If niggas just hit, it don't count, P. Oh, no, K3, we're just talking about K3. So we're on Twitch and we're on Instagram, right? So we're talking about, man, Tia, you just throwing out stuff now, Tia. Tia, you throwing out stuff now. So we're talking about any ladies who helped somebody come up. Trina messed with Young Buck, Lil Wayne, I'll put my IG in the chat. That's my, should be that. Yeah, right there, we're on live on IG right now. So, Trina, yeah, Lil Wayne, she messed with Young Buck, they had money. Remy Ma, Papoose had money at the time. Papoose had the song with K Slay. It was on. Now later on he stopped, he gave up his money because she went to jail, he said take care of the kids. I don't know, I think it's equal. I don't know, I think it's equal, man. I can't really say. I just don't see, okay, now, I'll give you Remy Ma. You know what, Tia? I'm going to give you Remy Ma. I'm going to let you have a Remy Ma. Trina, nah. Yeah, so I'm going to give the Remy Ma one. I'm going to give the Remy Ma one because she had the hits with Fat Joe. You know, so I'm going to give the Remy Ma one. You can have the Remy Ma one. That's one, Remy Ma. But, you need a Remy Ma. The Remy Ma. Now, compared to the billion other niggas that dated down, you get the one Remy Ma. You get the one Remy Ma. Oh, there you go. Hey, follow me on here, Joey Hanna. Follow me on here and hit me my message and let me know what's up with the thing for my Twitch. Yeah, yo, I got you. Yeah, hit me on my hit me my DM with your info, and that way you can hit me up with my Twitch. You're gonna do my Twitch for me. But yeah, so that's a good one, man. That's Trina. I'll give you the Remy Ma one, guys. But for the most part, I'm gonna say appreciate you. I'm gonna follow you back, and then we'll link for the set up the Twitch. The problem with dating a guy who depends on you is the fact that they will use your resources to support another. That's not always true, Tia. That's okay. So sometimes, but I don't think any woman. Now we get back to masculinity. I don't think any man should be dating any man. Perfect. Appreciate you. I don't think any man, any woman should be taking care of a man anyway. That is to me, that just don't feel right. You know, that just don't feel right to me. Alright, I'm gonna tap in with you after this live. Got you, appreciate you. I don't know, man. Like, I just think it's so many different references. I think it's just too many different situations, you know. I didn't did that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't drop the female off at work and have a car when did some wild shit. I didn't did that. But that's when you're young though. When you're young, yeah. What's up with Dom? Look, Dom in the building. But now I just think that I don't see that many females dating dudes in like okay, put it like this. So I don't see only pimp should depend on a woman. That's not dependent on the woman. That's business though. He's not dependent on the woman. That's part of his business, right? So I feel like dudes will get a female, right? It's expected of a dude to get a female, right? And make sure he take care of her, keep her nails done, keep her looking good, keep that. That's expected of a man, right? But when a female get a dude, it's not expected her to keep her man right, which it should be expected her to keep her man right. If it's equal, if we really living like that, right? I feel like that. What's up with it, man? Hey, I feel like that's going to be right. I feel like that's what it is. What's the deal? Don, what you on, Don? What you on tonight, man? This nigga on there. I feel like that should be the same expectations. Not more or so. I just feel like they should build together, man. They should really build. They should build together. To me, just to me. That's just me. You know, I ain't got no super expertise. I feel like men want to be needed, so they have someone that on the side that makes him feel like he's doing something. Pimping is kind of like money managing. I don't know. I feel like men want to be needed, so they have someone on the side who makes them feel like he's doing something. That could be true. I feel like everybody wants to feel like they're needed. I feel like everybody wants to feel like they're doing something. I feel like we all want to be appreciated for what we're doing. Definitely men want to be. I definitely feel like men want to be appreciated because we go where we're appreciated and where we're celebrated, not where we're tolerated. For sure, that's one of the biggest things for sure. For sure, that's one of the biggest things because a lot of times someone will get used to you so much, someone will get used to you that they'll forget what you're doing is out of the ordinary or that you don't have to do that. You're doing that out of love. So yeah, sometimes men go unappreciated. I've been in a situation like that to where you'll start doing for a woman and they think because of their looks that you're doing it for that. Like, no, I'm doing it because I got a good heart. But since you're taking advantage of that, I'm going to take that away from you. See, that's what a lot of times that happens. And they start thinking that they can treat you and talk to you any kind of way. Oh, no, hold on. I go where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated. So it's a big difference when you're dealing with that. And a lot of times people get comfortable. See, so when someone gets comfortable with you, you have to check that sometimes. That's why as a man with masculinity is important because, see, I'm not letting nobody get comfortable with me. You're not going to get comfortable with me and just start treating me any kind of way. See, and that's what people do sometimes. You got to watch how people do that. Because, see, people will get comfortable with you and they'll just start acting funny. See, what I mean by that is, right, when you start dating somebody, the first 90 days, that motherfucker be fired. That first 90 days be fired. Tell me it don't. Tell me don't. Hey, tell me the first 90 days don't be fired. Hey, when you ever be in a relationship, that first 90 days feel like the motherfucking shit. I swear, nigga, the first 90 days be platinum. That shit be pressure, nigga. Hey, the first 90 days make you want to get married, nigga. The first 90 days, I be want to get married. Hey, the first 90 days, I want to get married. But then after that first 90 days, you see what it really is. Because a person can't pretend that long. A person can't have that facade up for so long. The real them comes out. You know why? The first conflict. The first thing you don't do right. The first no. Then that problem comes out. Right? So what happens with a person is when you, this is how most time a person runs to another person. I'm going to tell you why somebody, you know how people cheat on you first? This is how people cheat on you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how someone cheats on you. This is how, and listen, I'm giving y'all some free game. I'm giving y'all some free game right now, man. I shouldn't be charging you. I'm giving y'all some free game. When you in that 90-day relationship, right? When y'all had that first argument, it's after 90 days because that honeymoon phase had wore off. So y'all the first time y'all see each other, y'all touch, oh, he's so this, and y'all all, boo, and y'all FaceTime and it's all love, right? The first argument y'all get into, guess what that person does? One of the people, they go tell their friend, which is their ex, about what you did wrong. And the ex knows them so well, right? Because a lot of people leave emotional doors open. See, when you leave an emotional door open, the ex can walk through and hit emotional trigger points. It knows how to comfort you in the right way, which leads to other things, right? And so now, when y'all get into it, they go to emotional comfort. They run to that emotional comfort. Bam, okay, bam, there. And that's what causes that problem. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I tell you real shit. No cap on my rap. So what happens with that is the fact that after that 90 days, when that first conflict comes, they run into that emotional opening for that emotional comfort. It's normally an ex or a friend that you don't know about. And they say you have nothing to worry about. And that's where it starts. Or what most people do also is they go to that number one, the law of abundance. Where's the number one place they can get that emotional fix, that attention fix? The DM. Yeah, that DM stay loaded. So it's a nigga in that DM or a female DM that been in that DM for 2 years waiting. They gonna answer. Well, you got a problem, and they gonna tell them whatever they want to hear. They gonna tell them whatever they want to hear to get them to say whatever they want to say. And that's the problem we have now, because instead of sitting, I'm gonna sit right in front of you like, what's the problem? We need to talk about this, because if I'm gonna be with you, we're gonna be together. We need to have conflict resolution skills. We gotta be able to resolve these problems without going to the next person. Because the problem we have as adults and as men lacking masculinity is we're okay having a problem and let someone walk out this door being mad or going to sleep being mad. That's the problem. You okay going to sleep being mad unless somebody walk in the door mad. You ain't going out the house mad. You ain't going to sleep mad. We're going to fix this right now. Sit your ass down, get some food, we're going to talk. Because when you let someone walk out that door mad, you leaving them open to a cheek in the system. Because see, a lot of times, you gotta say you're dealing with spirits really. These are really just negative spirits in your home that you ain't really took care of. So when them negative spirits come in, you gotta knock them down earlier. I'm telling you, I had to go through this. And I'm telling you, I went through this. I'm just telling y'all from experience. I'm just telling y'all, I'm really preaching to y'all. I'm telling you, I learned this off experience. If you know me, you know I used to be fucked up back in the day from this shit. I'm telling y'all from experience. This is no cap. When y'all watch this back, y'all gonna say this is a classic. I promise y'all. Only because I had to learn the hard way. I had to go through too many fucked up relationships and situationships and 90-day relationships to understand where I was wrong. Not where they was wrong, where I was wrong. Because see, we see red flags, but we want to be with somebody so bad we look over the red flags. You know what I'm saying? We look over the red flags because we want to be with somebody, bro. We look over the red flags, bro, because we want to be with somebody so bad. Not that particular person. We just want to be with somebody. Why? Because we want to show the last person, look, I can do better than you, so I'm with somebody. So we're looking over these red flags. You knew that person was retarded and slow before you got with him, but you still got with him anyway. Why? Because you wanted to be with somebody. You knew that. Come on now. This is easy. This is easy. But we don't put on our binoculars. Y'all be meeting people you know something off. Y'all be meeting people knowing something's off. Yeah. I'm going to tell you like this. Bro. You know, recently, I've been on a few dates, right? And most women, they find me attractive aesthetically attractive, right? But when I start talking to them, they find that it's not their thing, in the sense of, I don't drink, I don't party, I'm not thirsty, and I'm celibate. I'm celibate because why? Once we start fucking, we're going to have a disillusion of feelings. We're going to think we like each other because we like fucking each other. Now, once we start like fucking each other, we're going to want to spend time with each other. Why? Because we want to spend time to fuck each other. We don't want to spend time to get to know each other. We just want to hump on each other. That's all we want to do. And when you start fucking each other, it turns to feel like you start loving each other. Why? Because doing fucking, you say things that you don't mean to each other in each other's ear. And it sounds real when you're fucking. So when you're fucking and whispering in each other's ear, that shit sounds real. Right? And when you're done fucking, you remember you said some dumb shit just a minute ago. And now you got to go home and think about it because you start texting the shit you said and you know you didn't mean it. So now you got to live up to that shit and then you're faking it and you don't mean that shit. So then, now what? Now what? Now you got soul ties to a person you don't even want to be with, but y'all can't leave each other alone because you got these soul ties because you've been fucking for the last 30 days. 15 of those days been raw, so now it's really a soul tie. Now you really with somebody you don't even want to be with, now you stuck, looking stupid. Y'all arguing all the time, you really don't like her, she really don't like you, but y'all keep going, It's a pattern, man, I'm telling y'all. Try to be with somebody for 9 days with no sex, see how things change. If you can be with somebody for 9 days with no sex, you will have a great relationship, I promise you. I promise you. If you can be with someone 9 days with no sex, you will have an awesome relationship. Awesome. Because it's not predicated on a physical attraction. It's predicated on linking on emotional, deep spiritual connection. That's what it's predicated on. And once you can link like that and connect like that, you guys will have a deeper connection. Because see, what's going to happen is, you got to understand, you're going to get into it with the person. You got to be able to get into it, be mad, come talk about it and be like, I was mad at you. You did some shit. It was cool. I ain't tripping. Well, we over it. It's cool. That's dope. Move on. You know why? Because shit happens. Shit's going to happen. I got to understand that. I'm gonna tell you this. You know what makes a relationship last, bro? You know the biggest lie people tell you? Do you know the difference between loving somebody and liking somebody? Do you know the difference between loving somebody and liking somebody? Because there's a big difference between loving somebody and liking somebody. When I love you, I want to try to change you. You know, I love you, but could you do this? When I like you as is. Liking you is more important than loving you. Because when you love somebody, you go, I love you. But when you like someone, you like them as is. You just like them. I don't care. I just like her. Like, you ever said that? Like, that nigga weird, but I like that nigga. Like, she weird, but I like her. Like, she kind of skinny, but I like her. When you like somebody, you like them as is. You're not going to try to change them. I like them. Then that like becomes to a deep love, and then you're not trying to change it because I like you as is. When you love somebody, you're like, I love you, but I don't know. Because somebody can love you and not like you. Somebody can love you and not be in love with you. It's a lot of different things. People don't get it. That's why people say love you. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes we date somebody, they say love you. Nah, I love you. I'm in love with you. It's a difference. You gotta listen to what people say to you. Because they'll say some slick shit and you're not catching it. You feel me? You be like, what did you just say? And I don't like people who say I love you too fast. Because you say that shit to everybody. You know, you say, if a motherfucker tell you they love you so fast, you say that shit to everybody. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. You say that shit to everybody. I can't trust you. No, I'm cool. You tell that shit to everybody. I'm just another person you tell I love you to. I can't trust none of the shit you say because you say that shit to everybody. You're just trying to make me feel a certain way. I don't trust you. There's no way. The dick ain't that good. You do not love me. Stop it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. No, you're lying. You're fucking lying. Oh, I love you. I ain't never loved nobody like this. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. You're lying. You're fucking lying right now. Okay? Stop fucking lying. Oh, you don't believe me. Okay. What Blueface said? Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes though, I go along with it. Because I be want to see, you ever go along with the lie to see how far the lie go? No, for real. Because I want to see how far the lie gonna go. Like, come on now. I'm not blowing your back out that good that you love me that fast. Shut the fuck up. Come on now. Like, is this what we doing? Come on. Is this what we're fucking doing? I guess is what we're doing. But no, for real though. For real. No, because I be just sitting there like, bro, like, because what I notice is motherfuckers will fall in love with you when they realize other motherfuckers really want you and you really a motherfucking prize out here, where they know your value is up and you add value to them, yeah, when they realize that you add value to their situation and they really ain't the prize, that they really got to upgrade and you are the upgrade, then they fully fall in love with you. Yeah, it's real crazy. Yeah. But see, speaking life, you can't speak life into everybody, because here's the thing is, you can't pour water into a laundry basket. See, a lot of people try to pour water into a laundry basket. You can't do that. You ever tried to pour water into a laundry basket? How the fuck you gonna do that? You can't do that. No. See, when you meet someone who can heal you and speak life to you, you don't fall in love fast. You try to take fast. Because here's the thing is, if you meet someone who can heal you and speak life in you, you would want to do that the same to them. So you're not going to fall in love fast. You're going to learn fast. And then you're going to try to give love fast. Falling in love fast or something like that is trying to take fast. Because think about this, right? If you met a millionaire, right? You're not going to fall in love fast. The person who's saying, how did you make $1 million? Can you teach me? That's what you're going to do. It's the same thing with someone who is healed. Someone who's healed. You're going to say, how did you heal? Like, when you went through that, how did you fix that problem? That same thing so that's like someone who drinks a lot, right? When they meet someone who's a recovering alcoholic, they say, hey, what did you do? You went through the 12 steps. Can you help me through the 12 steps? They don't fall in love with them. They ask for the 12 steps. But see, when it comes to love and these relationships, people say, well, I never met no one like you before, so I fell in love. That's cap. It's cap. You met 1,000 niggas like me. They all on the internet. It's thousands of these motivational speakers. A lot of niggas are healed. I'm not the only nigga that's healed. Stop the cap. I'm not the only nigga with dreads and tattoos. Stop the cap. It's thousands of niggas that look like me. They all in Atlanta too. Like, I get it though. You know what I'm saying? I might be adding a little extra because we on live, but what I'm saying is the fact that you have to understand that there are energy vampires out there. There are real life energy vampires, and when you come into certain situations as a light, when you're actually a light in people's lives, you understand that you're a light in people's lives. Like, I know I'm a light in people's lives. I know how I shine. So a lot of times people just want to be seen with you, want to be with you. So you got to be careful. Like, hold up. Is you fucking with me or are you just with me? Like, is you really rocking with me? Because when times get hard, like sometimes you got to fake hard times. You ever fake hard times? And I'm just doing bad times. It's hard. I'm just down right now. I ain't got it. And see how people react. Because some people going to rock with you. Some people going to rock with something, you know. And then some people rock with you doing hard and then do some sucker shit. Like, cause, like, it ain't always gonna be sunshine. Like, it's hard. Like, bro, you understand? We live in a time where everybody do this shit for this and like for that. Like I'm a genuine person. Like, I'm a genuine person, bro. I gotta act broke sometimes. I actually left my wallet at home. You got this? Like, damn, I ain't got it, man. Yeah. Or like one of my favorite lines. This is one of my favorite. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna give y'all a story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Love is God. If they don't learn to love you the way God loves, it's not love. Love is God, but to be honest, love is sacrifice. Love is sacrifice. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. That is sacrifice. Most people will not sacrifice in love. Love is sacrifice. God shows you God is the best example of love is sacrifice. If you need any other understanding of that, love is sacrificing. Most parents love their kids so much they sacrifice every day for their kids. Love is sacrificing. Love is saying, I regress so you can progress. I digress so you can progress. Love is sacrifice. When you really start understanding that, bro, when you really start getting that shit down, you will understand that what it is. Because people don't understand that. People think love is this feeling, this emotional, it's sacrifice. It's saying that I'm going to give up enough of me so I can give more of you. It's what it is. And people don't understand that. People use love so much, it's like, yeah, it's love. Nah, love is sacrifice. Love is hard, bro. Love is accepting the person at their worst and saying, I'm going to love you like it was your best. Love is accepting people at their worst and loving them like it's their best. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard because love will make you feel so low in yourself that like, I'm loving this person no matter what, but it hurts. I'm telling you, man. A lot of people don't think I'm like that because, you know, I be on some player shit. I'm always this and that, but I understand love. That's why I don't give it freely. You can't give your love freely because it takes so much sacrifice with it. You just can't. Bro, that's why when females be, I love him, my man, my man, my man. Bitch, you done loved every nigga I seen you post. That's a whole lot of love given out. Damn. They got that shit on sale at Walmart or some shit? How y'all get that? Because I just can't. That's a whole lot of energy to give out. I ain't got love like that. I'm sorry. My love is a limited supply. Why do you think I never got married, bro? Why do you think I know that, bro? Me personally, I take it serious. I can't get married. Bitch play with my heart, somebody gonna die. So, listen. I'm very open about this. If I get married, play with me, somebody gonna die. So I'm very open. I love hard, okay? I ain't got enough love to go around, okay? I tell you right now. You feel me? I don't even like my baby mama talking to my kids. I don't even like nobody. Well, listen, my family, you can't even talk to my kids wrong. You can't talk to my kids. Like, people know when they're around me and my kids, you can't talk to them. No. It's just not that I just love different. I'm serious about my love. Like, we're not going to do this. Like, bro, I'm serious. Like, that's just me, though. I'm very open about that. Like, I just don't play. Like, and I'm very open with anybody I'm dating. Like, look, once I say I love you, I mean that shit. So don't think it's a game. Once I say it, just get in line. Don't think it's a game. Okay, think it's a game. Somebody gonna get hurt. Because when I say I love you, I'm willing to accept the consequences with every action I do. I don't mind going through some time. I don't mind dying behind this shit. That's just me, though. I can't speak for nobody else. That's just me, though. And I proved it time and time again. I live by this. We die by this. There's no surrender, no retreat. This is how I'm living. Either here or there. God know what I'm on. That's just me, though. Not you. That's just me. But love is a real thing. It's sacrifice, right? God, you know what I'm on. It's all peace. I'm just saying. But no, this is a great conversation tonight. This is a great conversation tonight, man. Hey, hey, y'all, don't be scared about the love stuff. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy deranged. I'm not crazy deranged, But I will say this though: if you find somebody, please take your time. Please take your time with them, because I don't want people just jumping in these situations. Yeah. I don't want y'all jumping into these. Mama's gonna be like, this nigga's on here wilding. I don't want y'all jumping into these situations, right? And let people play with y'all hearts, man, because it's gonna have y'all feeling some type of way. Now, for real, because hey, I'm open about me, like, bro, like, listen, I'm open about me. I'm not like these other motherfuckers. I'm not gonna play. Like, these niggas be lying to y'all. Niggas out here playing like they hard, they pimps, they players. These niggas are key behind they broad. I'm telling you right now, nigga. I'm telling you right now. Me, I ain't gonna key behind her. If she wanna go with you, she can go with you. But I'm in love, nigga. But this is my wife, nigga. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that is the type of. They don't want us to love. They want us not to have love. They want us to be in the strife. That is the type of masculinity. They don't want men to show real love. Like, they don't want men to be in love. They want niggas to be players. They want niggas to be pimps. That's the shit they want to show. They don't want to show men to be really in love. Like, bro, did y'all niggas know that most of these rappers are married? Nigga, most of these rappers popping that shit. Like, Sugar Free has a wife. Nigga, Sugar Free has a wife. Bro, I'm like, Sugar Free has a wife, bro. I'm like, Sugar Free has a wife? Like, how does he have a wife? I grew up listening to this nigga. This nigga got a wife. I guess he's older now, but nah, they don't want us to lead with love. They don't want us to put love in there. They don't want us to understand love. They want us to just be on some freaky deaky, have a bunch of bitches. Like, I ain't nothing wrong with having a bunch of bitches. Hold on, let me just make that known. Ain't nothing wrong with having a bunch of bitches. I ain't against it. What I'm saying is, love. Yeah. Stay reserved to someone. Here's the thing about staying reserved, right? Stay reserved to somebody don't play about you, but also love yourself first. Niggas have wives that don't respect one, true. Females too. They may have wives that don't. You know what it is though? You have to respect yourself. If you don't love and respect yourself, you can't respect no one else. That's the key. That's the key to it. You have to love and respect yourself, because what you're always going to see is you're going to treat others how you treat yourself. I'm at the point in my life I can get married tomorrow and be satisfied with one woman for the rest of my life. I done done enough in my life to where if I find that one woman, I just need one woman I can make fun of and body slam a couple of times a day for the rest of my life, and I'm cool. Water fight with, joke with, send some memes to, goof off, do funny stuff with, go on trips. I'm cool. We can be good. She can come on the podcast. That's it. We can be good. Juice Kids, you got. Oh man, this nigga hopped in. This month, man, we got a fucking Leo in the fucking stream, bro. This nigga birthday's there. I can't stand fucking Leos, bro. That's one thing I can't fucking stand, bro. If I can't stand nothing else, is a fucking Leo, bro. That's the one thing I can't stand. Everything else is cool. Oh my God, it's a Taurus and a Leo that just showed up. Tia's little backup then showed up. She should be at work. Her ass needs to be at work. She should be at fucking work. Anyway, we're talking about love and stuff and masculinity. I hope that. Anyway, where's the Leo leave? Oh, yeah, you better hate Taurus. The Leo's still in here. Damn. This nigga birthday today. Motherfucking Leos, man. These motherfucking Leos be wanting so much attention. This nigga done posted 20 pictures of himself on his birthday. This nigga posted 20 pictures. Leos ain't shit. I'm at work on my coffee break. Good job. Coffee break time. Hell no, I had three Leos I was messing with. They was all. I ain't gonna even go there. But no, we're just talking about the attack on masculinity. Like, people don't want to share love, and we're just talking about how being in love is cool. Geminis are fucking bipolar fucking weirdos. And then all your fucking stories, nigga. All them fucking pictures on your stories, nigga. I should have said some crazy shit, but I didn't. I was gonna post some crazy shit, but I didn't. Yeah, nigga, on your motherfucking story. I can't stand motherfucking Leos, man. No, it's just because I know a lot of Leos, right? When we watch black love movies, it's always struggle love. Yeah, I hate that. Oh no, Tyler Perry. I can't stand Tyler Perry movies because it's always black struggle love or gay shit. It's never where's the black version of The Notebook? Where is the black version of The Notebook? Hold on, let me see. Does anybody know a black love movie that wasn't sad and depressing? Let me think. Was Love Jones? Love Jones, right? Love Jones was good. Love Jones, right? Love Jones? Wasn't Love Jones? Love Jones was good. Love Jones was regular, right? I can't stand Tyler Perry movies though, bro. Love Jones was regular. I remember I was a kid when Love Jones came out. I was young. That's some young nigga shit. Love Jones. I think Love Jones. Oh, Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball. Jason Lewis. No, Jason Lewis was horrible, nigga. Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball. Wasn't The Wood? Is The Wood considered a love story? I don't know if The Wood is considered a love story. I think The Love Jones might be the only black love story. Damn, that's sad. Hey, look, if I do a movie, I don't want to do a gangster movie. I want to do a love movie. If I ever make a movie, I don't want to make a gangster movie. I want to make a love movie, black love movie. I do a black love movie. I think I can do it. Yeah. Black love movie. I don't know what it'd be about though. I don't know. That'd be a crazy movie though. But yeah. I'm anti Tyler Perry. I'm tired of him making everything about gay and some. Yeah, I know, Love Basketball, the hip hop movie. Oh well, me and James Frazier been talking about making a movie for the last 5 fucking years, and we never made it. We want. So my boy Curtis the Fifth, he has 2 movies out. He's working on one right now. He hopped on earlier. Seeing him make his 2 movies is always inspires me to try to make a movie, but my schedule is so swamped. And I do have some good news for some people. I don't want to jinx the news, so I haven't put the news out there. So I'm waiting on this other news, but my schedule is always packed, and doing this content. And Tyler Perry is that bad. Tyler Perry is horrible. You see, he got a sexual harassment suit on him when he was texting the white boy all that freaky weird shit. Yeah, the nigga's bad, bro. That nigga's not right. I don't care what nobody says. Nigga's not right, bro. He is affecting the black culture so bad. Why is he always doing some gay struggle love, some weird stuff? Why is he never having a positive movie about black people? Name one positive black movie he got. Name it. I'll wait. I'll wait right here. We on stream. I got time. I only got 7% left on my phone, so you got about 3% before I got to get off. I'll wait. Exactly. It's okay though. Straw. What's straw? What is straw? I ain't see straw. The wood with Mike from North Carolina? Yeah. I ain't never seen straw. With the bank? With the girl in the bank? The bank with a old girl in the bank? With the... Man, that was a struggle movie. It's a struggle movie. It's not a good one. Joanna, it's a struggle movie. It's about Taraji P. Taraji. Listen, I'm not gonna listen. No, that doesn't count. No, wrong. It's not a positive movie for black people. He has the biggest platform for black. He be making Love Don't Cost a Thing was smooth. Yeah, Love Don't Cost a Thing is a smooth movie actually. He has the platform to make great movies. Put me on right quick. Hold on. Let me see. Put her on real quick. Put me on right quick. Cause she are you supposed to be working?
Let me turn my camera on. I like to be on camera. Listen, I just want to explain because it's too much to type. Tyler Perry's movie Straw was not a bad movie. It was a real good insight to everyday struggle for most black women.
We just said that. Okay.
It was not a bad movie.
Our point was he only makes struggle movies.
That's reality. We don't want
Nigga, what nigga you know got caught up in a bank for a fake bank struggle for mental?
It wasn't about the bank. It was just the buildup of her everyday what she goes through, single mother. I think it was a good insight for people to get a little bit of understanding. I did say the only thing that I didn't like about the movie was it was so far-fetched, like the bank. Like, who's really gonna do all
and who's gonna shoot their manager? Who's gonna accidentally shoot their manager doing a robbery? Who's gonna accidentally shoot their manager doing a robbery?
That's what I'm saying. It was far-fetched, but it was still an insight of everyday struggle for some women. And it was kind of like a message like, be careful, you don't know what people are going through. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. I'm sorry.
So look, you can agree that he could be making more empowering movies for our community. Easy.
Who made what?
He could be making more and powerful movies for our community. Easy.
He could, but he does. I think every movie doesn't resonate with everybody. There are certain ones that resonate with me, and then there's some that I don't like. I'm not gonna like all of them, but some of them, it'd be cool.
So why are most of these movies have a homosexuality foundation?
I never agree with that.
Do you know why though? Do you know why?
Because a lot of times they want to push that narrative.
Well, because he was molested as a child, and he's bisexual or gay, whatever.
How can we be mad at him telling his story in his movie?
But he should be against that. He should be against that and say, I'm not going to perpetuate that against people to our community because that happened and bring awareness. To damage more people?
Huh?
To damage more people? The heal? That's wild.
No, I'm saying if he was molested as a kid and he feels like he wants to make movies that portray homosexuality or whatever in a good way or whatever he's doing with it. Maybe
That's
that's
wild.
healing.
That is
Or,
wild.
I don't know. You gotta talk. I never agree with. I don't even. I'm not word. I can't talk loud.
Yeah.
I never agree with that.
Yeah.
So I don't have an excuse for it myself. But maybe that's his experience. Maybe that's something he finds healing in. I never agree with people putting that in movies ever.
Yeah, no, that's wild. That is wild, ma'am. Yeah. But
he say he's doing what sells. Yeah, true too. As most of them people in Hollywood do. He, at the end of the day, and Tyler Perry's right, and I like Tyler Perry, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, that film industry, whether you independent or not, when you start putting the movies on the big screen, you're not in control all the way. So he's still listening to them high powers, whatever, because that film industry.
most definitely.
You have to get, your movies have to get okayed by somebody to get on a big film. And they want certain things in films. They want to push certain things and all kind of stuff. So Tyler Perry should be talking that independent, I build this, I build that. He's still answering to somebody when it comes to film.
Hey, Nene said he ain't heard you take one sip of that coffee.
Look, I just put the top on. Look. Oh, it's hot.
Cat, hey.
BSP in control is Tyler. Okay, well, you just missed everything that I said. Go look it up. I don't debate with people who don't read about this stuff. So if you haven't read about it, I'm not gonna argue with you. So that's fine. You say he's in control of it because it's at Tyler Perry Studios.
She don't like you because you don't like black women also, so she's not gonna argue with you.
Look, I read on all this stuff. All she had to do was the
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's why the movie was so, bro. Over a check, bro. Come on, and they gave her the money. Like, here, take the money. Get up out of here. But you know, it'd be like that. But I'm gonna let you get back to your job, ma'am. We don't want to get you fired. You have fun, okay, ma'am?
I'm still in the comments, man.
Bye. But nah, so yeah, Tyler Perry. I don't know. You gotta get off. Hold on. Take yourself off. Just click out. Yeah. That yeah. But we finna get off in a little bit. I got like 5% left. But Tyler Perry, better movie. Like honestly, chat. If y'all could create a Tyler Perry movie, right? What would be the best Tyler? What would you make the Tyler Perry movie about? Before we get up out of here, chat. What would the Tyler Perry movie be about? And they knew her whole life. They knew who she was. Come on, they was gonna cash that check. They was gonna cash that check, man. Hey, man. Hey. Oh. Make sure y'all show up tomorrow. We're gonna debut a music video tomorrow. Curly the 5th, Frozen Roses tomorrow. Who the fuck would make a movie about James Frazier? That's so fucking corny, bro. What the fuck? How would we do that? That's wild. That's fucking wild. That's like beyond wild. That's wild. And actually, I want to thank you guys for the great insight on the war on masculinity. We had a great talk tonight, about 2 hours. It's about a 2-hour chat. A love retreat on a remote island. Hey, that sounds like a reality show, to be honest. Hey, I was thinking about this today. Look. Maserati Love, a dating show for me. Got my own dating show. That'd be dope. That'd be crazy. A love retreat on a remote island. Hey, that might be. Hey, listen, man. We need to get some sponsors to this show. Is it a show? Yeah, Maserati Love. It's a show. Maserati Love. It's a dating show. Bam. Like yeah. A dating show. Bam. Man. Yeah. Pick the ladies. Bam. One big house. Don't tell people I'm actually, yeah. And, hey, I'm not Drewski. I'm not Drewski. Hey, Drewski and the studs. Who picks the broads? Hey, listen. For the who picks the females, I was gonna throw a curveball and have my daughter pick the females. Like my daughter gotta pick who she thinks, and then we go on dates and stuff like that. Have my daughter pick, because she's very picky, so she'd have to pick. Like if my daughter picks, man. Because you ain't gonna pick no white ones. You ain't gonna pick no white ones. You gonna pick all black. You're gonna be biased. You gotta be unbiased. There gonna be some Puerto Ricans. There gonna be Colombians. Yeah, my mom. Yeah, Joanna. You gotta be able to pick Colombians, Dominicans. You can't pick the black ones, Joanna. You gotta pick all races, Joanna. Okay, you gotta be fair. Yeah, my daughter, my mom. Like yeah, you gotta be fair. You can't just pick the black chicks. They ain't gonna be all black. There's gonna be a bunch of black chicks. I'm like, what happened to the Latinas that was out here, the white girls? Becky gonna be gone. All the Becky's gonna be gone. All that, yeah, that's fucked up. You gotta run. Black as fuck too. I like dark women. Hey, you know what's sexy? Have you ever seen them African dark women, like the African ones that have that black, but they're like a different kind of black. That shit's sexy. I'll show y'all a picture, but it's good. But listen, hey, y'all be hating. Hey, you know what? Hey, look. So tomorrow we are back tomorrow night, debuting Frozen Roses by Curly the Fifth. Tap in. We're gonna have the video live on Twitch. I can't play it on Instagram because I am at my recorded music limit. Yeah, I guess my music review kind of put me over the limit. They're gonna knock my Instagram things off. I'll be in trouble. So, no, we're not doing that. No, not this type of videos. No, but hey, if I ever get my sponsorship up, once this whole thing is going, if I'm still single, the dating show Maserati Love will be out, and we're gonna find my one true love or figure it out. Yeah, the Maserati Love dating show. Yeah, it's gonna be find true love. I don't know, but we'll see. Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off this thing. Hey, y'all stay safe out there. Hey, Joanna, stop being like that. It's okay. Everyone's equal. Hey, Mimi, tell Joanna to relax. Tia, get your homegirl. Tell her stop being like that. You ain't got never mind. Viral. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Yeah, not never mind. Yeah, What the? I'm dead tired. I'm outro. Are you on, of course you're on her side. Of course you're on her side. You're always on her side. I wouldn't expect nothing less. Even though I've known you longer, but it's fine. Even though I've known you longer for 20 plus years, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's good. We are out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I turn out to Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you don't. The live will be up there. You can rewatch it. Also on here. We are done. You guys have a blessed night.